Alrighty, so today's topic is all about how success isn't easy, but it's absolutely worth it. By the way, I have a little special guest here. Currently I'm staying with my mother, and she has these cute little dogs, and she was barking out the window downstairs as I was trying to film this, so now she is a special guest star. But I really want to talk today about how success isn't easy, but it's worth it. So it's almost been exactly a year since I moved out of my mom's house. This right here was my desk space. Yes, that is an old TV stand on top of a old and like 1990s desk. And I made that as a standing desk. And I remember sitting here about 3 years ago. Her heart is really beating. I remember like sitting here 3 years ago, and I was doing Tony Robbins Business Mastery. And I didn't know what I was doing at that conference. I didn't even know what my niche was. I didn't know how I was going to make it, but I just knew that that conference was going to set me up for success. And it did. Did it happen instantly? No. After the conference, I still lived here for 2 years as I was building my business. And okay, if I put you down, you have to be good, okay? Sorry, little doggy. She's my little sister. Anyway, as I was saying, it took me 2 years after I did Tony Robbins to really build it up. And so was that easy? No, I wanted to be independent so badly. And you know, I don't like the environment here. I much prefer like the nature and the people in San Diego. And, you know, it wasn't easy, but I got to where I am because I had a passion and a drive. And I'm telling you that because regardless of where you are, I want you to know that you can get to where you want to be. And I hope that whatever situation you're in, you allow that to humble you. Let that humble you and, you know, really tell yourself, you know, like, I'm not where I want to be right now, but I will get there. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when it will happen. And I promise you, it will happen much quicker if you stay persistent, because oftentimes you're doing the right thing. You have the right strategy, but most people don't do the right strategy long enough. So there's many different strategies to get your message out there. There's many strategies to get clients, to build a personal brand, and there isn't one that works. Anyone who tries to tell you that only one works is likely just trying bunch you could do. You could be posting on LinkedIn, you can be posting on YouTube like me, you can be running ads, and they all have their pros and cons, but I just want you to know that whatever you're doing, keep doing it, and if it feels right, keep running with it. Sometimes you may try something and something doesn't feel right in the moment, and it's okay to take a pivot. Sorry, these dogs are crazy. This is why I moved to California, where are we still live? Looks like I froze. Okay, so it says that I froze, so we're gonna see if I'm still active. Come on. Sorry everyone, so it looks like the video's frozen. Don't know if everyone here can still hear me. Let's see. Come on. Okay, so it says that I'm frozen. I don't know if you all can hear me. Those of you in the comments, can you hear me? Am I moving or am I frozen? And sorry for the noise. There's all these noisy dogs around my house. What's up, basketball player? Can you hear me? Okay, cool, so you can hear me. Awesome. I don't know why my camera's just frozen, so hopefully you can see me as well. I do have my little dog here. So to answer your question, what we're talking about is how success isn't easy, but it is worth it. Like I mentioned, I am visiting my mother this week, and just being here is really reminding me of, you know, where I was before and how far I've come. And I've created this video just to inspire you that no matter where you're at, you can get to where you want to be with persistence and hard work. So keep going. You know, this is your sign from the universe to keep doing what you're doing and come from the heart of service, and you too can create your dream reality. So I know it's frozen. I don't know why. Something with the internet. Here, let me turn on my data. Let's see if that works. Okay, I think that worked. So yeah, I'm visiting home, so the environment's a little bit unpredictable. There's a crazy dog next door, and he's like barking like crazy. So I don't actually watch the NBA, basketball player. I'm not really into sports. My brother is. He's into NBA and football and baseball. The Padres studio is near where I live in San Diego. But anyway, no matter where you're at, especially if you're a YouTuber or an entrepreneur, you can really create your dream reality. If you're listening right now and you're doing a 9-to-5 and maybe you're not passionate about it, like if entrepreneurship and YouTube is something that's calling you, like I'm telling you, if you stay persistent with it, you can absolutely create like something amazing. I didn't know what I was doing when I made my YouTube channel my business, but I just knew it felt right. And where I'm at right now, there's quite a few things that I'm focusing on with my business. So I am working on being on bigger stages. I did a speaking event last Friday and I loved it. And I got a lot of leads for my business just from that event. And I'll be posting that footage soon, so be sure to subscribe to my channel. What else? I'm doing so much with my business. I'm writing a book right now, which is awesome. I'm just taking my course material and putting it in written format. I'm also planning a brick and mortar business. I don't want to get too much into the details because I have a really good idea for that, but it'll be local in San Diego, so that's really exciting. What else? Looking into my first investment property. There's such a learning curve with real estate, and there's so much to learn, but I'm trying to learn all that. And I'm also just being very aware, like I don't live around home, but I'm just very aware to visit at least 5 times a year because, you know, my grandparents are getting older and you just never know, like, you know, you never know. And so I feel like people really take family for granted. But I actually recently had some distant cousins, like 4 of them died in a house explosion, unfortunately. And I wasn't close to them, so I'm not grieving. But just really made me realize, like, wow, like we never know, like, when our time is up. Can you imagine that? Just 4 family members. It was like my mom's cousins. It was a father, mother, and they had 2 sons. And the house just like exploded because there was a gas leak and they all died. And they had like one sister as well who wasn't in the house. And she just like woke up the next day and just discovered that her whole family was gone. So you really can't take family for granted. I know sometimes we get so caught up in things in life, not just YouTube and business, but maybe you're just really caught up in, let's say, sports. Where'd the dude go in the comments? Sometimes we get caught up in just things that, yes, they matter, but there's things in life that really matter more, like family, your bigger mission, and your bigger purpose, and your loved ones, right, Sadie? Yes, you matter, mamas. Yes. Sorry, I love it. She's my little sister. Anyway, what else am I working on with my business? I'm also working towards my philanthropy. So my philanthropy, even though I'm focusing on marketing and stuff, my philanthropy is all about why we should protect the oceans. That's something that just really pulls my heartstrings, just ocean animals and just the beauty and the aesthetic of the underwater world. So currently I'm seeing how I could fit that into my business, because right now my business is profitable, but there's other things that I'm investing in as well. So that's another thing. I'm building wealth with long-term investments. I won't say what my investments are, but they're all things that yield at least 10% return annually so that my money grows and so that it's not losing value. I'm surprised she's so calm. She's usually all squirmy and stuff. I guess she likes all of you. She likes being a superstar, right, Sadie? Yeah. Isn't she so cute, by the way? Look, she's like a little living teddy bear. Okay, anyway, I know she's so distracting and cute. So yeah, I'm working on investments. I hope people who are listening who are young are inspired by this, because I feel like lately, like after like these Gen Zers are graduating from college, they don't really know what to do with their lives. They're kind of like lost, like they don't know if they should get a career, and like they don't know if they should start a business. I feel like a lot of people are directionless. And when I talk about these things, I never say it with the intention to boast, but I genuinely want to inspire all of you. I was talking to my boyfriend the other day, and he was all like, you know, like, why'd you, like, it's really not good to post how much you make, but, you know, I don't boast about how I made 50K last month, but I genuinely want to inspire people about what's possible, because, you know, I used to be super shy and awkward, and I went from that to posting these videos, and that helps me to grow my business. For those of you who don't know, I have a business and a team that helps with, like, website building and funnel work and editing videos, and also just with the whole strategy of creating a business around your channel. So having the right offers, knowing how you're helping people, and just how to serve clients. So that's what I do, and this channel has helped me to generate the leads for it. So again, I never say that to brag, but genuinely, like, no matter where you are in life, you truly can create your dream reality. Like, you totally can. And, you know, I used to not know what I was doing, and, you know, I used to be, like, really depressed, and I just felt awkward. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, and I just decided to take charge. I was like, I came here for more. I have so much potential, right, Sadie? Yeah, you know. And I just chose to step into it. And was it easy? No. You have to, like, I don't want to say face your demons. You have to, like, you know, face your fears. You have to overcome trauma and, like, what you went through in the past. But I mean, it's so worth it. Like how amazing that I went from single mom with not a lot of money to where I am now. And I'm only getting started is the cool thing. And, you know, I hope I'm not saying everyone has to be a YouTuber or an entrepreneur, but I just hope you decide to take charge, because, not to be religious, this isn't religious at all, but I think that when we die, like, we're gonna see, like, who we could have become. So you're gonna see, like, I don't want to say God is gonna say, like, because I'm not talking about God, but I think we're gonna see, like, okay, this is the potential that you had on this planet. You could have been like a Gandhi, you could have been like just someone really huge and influential. And my goal when I meet that person at the end of my life, the person who I could have become, like, I just want to be identical twins. I believe that everyone has this amazing potential. Not saying everyone has to be famous, but everyone has this phenomenal potential, and they're just not fully stepping into it and tapping into it. That's what Are the Creator is really about. I know I talk a lot about business, but that's what it really is about. It's just about being the creator of your life, being the best version of you. Because, I don't know, when you hit that point, it's kind of like you're the main character of your own movie. You're the main character, and life literally feels like a movie. Could you imagine, like, living in a movie? That's how I feel oftentimes. There are like mundane moments. Even when you're watching a movie, they don't film the mundane scenes. They just highlight the main parts. And I feel like that's what my life is like this divine movie, and it's just the beginning of the movie. And I believe all of you are the main characters of your own movie, and your life can literally be this phenomenal journey. And I think people just really take their lives for granted. Truly, I think so many people are just in zombie mode. They're just in zombie mode. They're just going through their life mindlessly, and they don't fully recognize that they're a freaking human on this planet, and that is like one of the greatest gifts. That's one of the best experiences that there is. I think we all chose to come here to live a human experience, and I just want to inspire people to tap into their full potential. And whatever your aspirations are, like, say that, embrace it, and go for it. I was telling my mentor before this that I want to be on the Forbes under 30 list, 30 under 30, not because I need this status, but because I want to inspire others, young people, that they can achieve phenomenal things. And it doesn't need to be this ego-driven thing. All humans have an ego. You have unhealthy ego, you have healthy ego. You can do it with a healthy ego in a way to inspire people. And that's my mission for everything that I'm doing. That is my driving force. That is my mission for humanity, is to help others step into their full creator and create the change that they wish to see. That's actually why I chose the niche that I did, helping other YouTubers and entrepreneurs, because I'm very multi-passionate. I love the environment. That's my number one. I actually had a client call this morning with someone in the environmental niche, and he has a really good YouTube channel all about, like, protecting the environment, which is really cool. But I'm also passionate about, like, mental health and physical health and spirituality and even animals. I do help 2 clients in the animal niche, so that here, little Sadie here gets support. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I'm so multi-passionate that I just couldn't pick one niche on my channel, so that's why I teach what I teach. Sometimes it gets technical, like, this is how you make a web page, and it's not so, I show some of the not so sexy part of business, like, accounting, and, you got to be aware of how you're setting up your web pages, but it's more than that. That's just a bridge to get your message out there. So yeah. Any last thoughts, Sadie? Anything you want to say to the audience? So watch this, everyone. Sadie, what's that? Oh, usually she barks when I say that. But anyway, thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see all of you soon. Be sure to subscribe, because I do go live every week. Alrighty, bye.